Hello and welcome back, everyone. As usual, this is CozyCryptidGaming. I'm your host, Cozy, and we are back for another round of Another Crab's Treasure. Sorry for the slight delay on start. Was just running around trying to get dinner finished and whatnot, because sometimes that happens. But yeah, I did actually manage to do a little bit of grinding after, in between last session and this one, so we will actually be able to probably make some progress on things. And I also have figured out, I know I mentioned last time that there was going to be like a fishing game event on Steam. None of the ones, I've either already played the demos on stream that were available, or they're for games that I already have and haven't really streamed but don't super want to at the moment, or for games that are just not quite what I'm looking for in a fishing game. So, rather than any of those, I did find a demo for something else that's very up my alley that I will probably do next week. It's a little, like, crafting game, where we can also make a really interesting-looking character. So that might be a bit of a, the community decides what Cozy looks like. But, in the meantime, let's get started. Just gonna write that quick note to myself. Okay. Right. Oh, right, and I need to change my loadout. So, yes, last time we did manage to upgrade our fork. So this is actually the final upgrade for the fork. But it's no longer the final upgrade, because in New Game Plus, you can get even more stainless relics. So there are 2 more fork upgrades we could theoretically find, but this is the best that you would be able to get in the base run of the game. And last time, we had a lot of trouble against that friend over there, a boss called the Consortium, which is a bunch of, like, crabs and octopi and fish and all sorts of things just stuck in a lobster trap, which is actually the maybe one of several bosses that I never actually ran into in the base game, or in our first run of the game, I should say. But I also, when I was, grinding in between sessions, I found a very good loadout for microplastics, this is just very useful for me. But, it's a Fruit Sticker Plus, a Fruit Sticker Double Plus, which exists somewhere back in the shoals. Frederick, who does actually boost your microplastics a little bit, and the contact lens, because I like seeing where enemies are. But we're going to swap back to Lanternfish, and where is Chum? Chum! There we go. Alright. And we are going to use the Spirit Shell. And then we're going to swap to a new adaptation that I found. This is something you get from a sea urchin in Lower Crust, by trying to be his friend and giving him a hug, even though, he's a sea urchin. That hurts. If you do it enough times, you get an adaptation. And, well, let's go see it in action. Oh yeah, and the cool thing about the Consortium is it doesn't have one giant health bar. It has a bunch of little health bars. So let's see if this helps anything. So it's a sea urchin, right? For the adaptation, right? It throws mines. It throws sea urchins at things. It's great. Oh. Ow. Ow. Of course now. forgot about that. Yeah, that tentacle is that hits hard. Actually, we might. I don't actually need the contact lens for the fight, so we might. We might swap to. I mean, there's no reason I can't do health drain. It's never a bad option. And we'll grab this shell. That'll do, because I want to save my umami charges for this new trick. It's a sea mine. You get to have it stick to enemies and then it explodes. I did upgrade it so it does have some extra kick to it. This is working a lot better, but now I am out of umami charges, so we need to be a little careful about this. It's fine. This is definitely fine. We can make this work. Things are going pretty well, actually. There. We're getting real close. We might have this. He says, tempting fate. He says, very much tempting fate. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. We totally got this. Totally got this. Totally got this. Okay. Now we just need to get on top of this thing. Soda can. Nope. Give me the soda can. Thank you. Nope. Gotta keep running. 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 Oh, you're just gonna kite me right into the muck, aren't you? Gunk. It's called gunk. Right! I forgot that I can harpoon up to the fishing lines. I need to do that more. Okay. We're gonna try that again. We're gonna try this again. It'll be fine. Okay, we'll keep the soda can. We'll have that as a start. And let's see if third time's a charm, and then my plan, and then we'll see what the rest of this part of Flotsam Vale is like, hopefully. Doop. Kaboom. Do not crush me. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's totally fine. Thank you. Ow. Nope. No. Okay. We are in dangerous territory here. We're in dangerous territory here. It's fine. It's fine. We're getting there. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there, everybody. Right. It's fine. Okay, that does not actually necessarily one-shot me. The power of level grinding off stream. I should probably show what my current stats are, but we'll do that if I either beat this thing or die trying. Die trying it is. Actually, let's swap around. Let's swap around some of our stowaways, because I love my little fishy friends. They're not always the best option, not for this boss fight. But yes, you can see here, my vitality is actually currently at its max. Maximum points in vitality, and actually, can I show the actual stats? Not unless I go to a. Yeah, I won't be able to show you the actual. So it turns out that there is the level cap is like 120, and I currently have, so it's 30 per stat. So I have the current max of 30 in vitality, and then it's up to 60 because of these friends, the blood stars, which are basically heart containers from Zelda. That's the gig. My resistance is just up to 20. And then attack is up to 70 because of 30 from just skill points, and then stat bonuses from the fork, actually. So let's swap some friends. The health drain is nice, but not. We will, in fact. I'm sorry. I am sorry, little fishy friends. You're just not quite what I need for this fight. Defense is always good, but that makes my resistance lower. You I don't need. Actually, if my MSG is the magic stat, which it boosts your adaptation damage, so that might actually be one of our better options right now. I'm gonna get rid of you. We are going to put a limpet on there. We are going to put the anemone on there. We've got 4 more slots. 2 more adaptations. I don't want less umami regeneration. I want more if I can manage it, actually. Or I could just boost all of my stats. That's always that's also an option. But no, let's go with. Why not? Why not run with? There we go. Let's go with this. See what we can do. Alright. Give me a shell. Let's do this thing. Okay. It's not like a ton more damage, but it's something. almost there. No, no, no. Sometimes the lock on camera is not great, but that is true of video game. Ow. Okay, I think this is the build. This is the girl. Let's make sure we can do this. Recover our shell. And we will try this again. Okay. Right, because of Way of the Hermit. So one of the skills I have recovers an umami charge anytime I beat an enemy with an umami-based attack, which means adaptations or shell spells. So each of those little enemies counts as, or each of those little health bars counts as a separate enemy, which is really useful for me right now. No, not what I meant to do. It's fine. It's fine. We can make this work. Okay, we got one charge. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, my health is very low. Fine. We're good. We're good. This is definitely fine. We're definitely okay. This is totally good. We're there. Okay. Ow, ow. Yep, shell is not doing so great. It's fine. Ooh. Okay, that was just bad timing with the with that attack. We live and we learn. And we will run back into the fray. Do I want? Is there any way I can further boost my MSG? Truly a brand new sentence. The enemy. Sure, we'll take it. Health only matters if you get hit, so just don't get hit. This is totally a strategy that I can do. Okay. This will definitely work. This will definitely work. Remember, chat, it's so beatable. They're so beatable? Yeah, we settled on they for the consortium because it's, you know, literally a collective of creatures. Alrighty. Oh, okay, that one, we're getting there. It is, Yeah, it is spam the umami attacks. It is just spam the umami attacks. Okay. Spam the adaptations. Embrace the flavor. Also, I don't have, like, any confirmation of this, but I do think that umami is, like, the favorite word of the entire dev team for aggro crab, because there's also multiple bits in Going Under about just the word umami, just as a thing. It's just something that I think it's just a word that they find inherently funny. And to be fair, it kind of is. Get around to the other side of this. I have something. Ow. Wow, okay. Did not. Gonna fly. Oh, there we go. It's fine. It's fine. We're still... do my spearfishing trick. That's fine. Nope. No, 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 no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're totally fine. We're totally fine. We're totally fine. Don't think about how close you are. Don't think about how close you are. Ah. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I still love this boss's design, though. Like, all the bosses in this game are really creative. This is great. Like, conceptually terrifying and utterly horrifying, especially considering those are all, like, there's a lot of, like, umami-filled enemies in there. So, they're either, like, they're all sort of, like, linked together as a hive mind. Go. Thank you for the extra charges. Right, I can't sort things out in here. That'll do. Ow, ow. We can make this work. We can definitely make this work. There. So beatable. We're getting there. We're still doing better than I was last time around, so I'll take it. You know what? Maybe we get rid of the limpet. Maybe we just go all in for damage. Let's do it. Yeah, let's go. Yep. Current umami stat is higher than my actual attack. Let's go. We have become Crab Wizard. It's actually a thing you can do now. So one of the new outfits is actually a little wizard outfit that you can get for Krill. It is probably the hardest outfit to get. Because they announced that how to get it in like one of the developer not streams. They did like a short video for it. But oh wow, yeah, this worked. This definitely worked. Okay, just need to get up there. Up there. Yes, 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 yes! Yes! Oh no! Be free, everyone! Be free! Pollution scoured. 80,000 microplastics. Okay. They're so beatable. Okay, there's a shortcut over here. This leads to... Oh, that's what this one is. Okay. Okay. That's... Okay. I remember this from our first run. This is Flotsam Vale. This is like the company town that Roland has, so this is an alternate back way in. Good to know. Because the other way in, you have to do like I think I mentioned this a bit last stream, and also from our previous run through the game. The normal way in, you have to do like a partial boss fight against what's his name, Inkerton, the squid. But he like decides you're not worth the trouble partway through the fight, and so you don't have to like fully fight him. But I thought there was some kind of reward for beating the consortium. There is! That's new. Tactical Tentacle. Summon a tentacle of pure umami that attacks along with you as you swing your blade. Aw, it's a little friend. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Drains umami real fast. But, you know what? That's fine. Yeah. You know what? We've unlocked this back way in. Let's, and we did already talk to, what's his name? Conch. So we know that we have to get into the company town, so let's just keep progressing. Like I was planning on this getting into Flotsam Vale just fine anyway, but now that we're here, yeah, what's our best stop? It's still going to be going across those little platforms, which I remember from our first run was not always fun to deal with. But... Hey, buddy. Weird frog fish thing. Ow. actually, what I should do is I should go back to Pota's grove so I can upgrade the tentacle, make it even more powerful. Rusty Nail Plus. Actually, let's now that we're not dealing with a boss, let's actually swap back to my preferred loadout, which is all fish friends all the time, plus a contact lens so I can see when bobbit worms show up. Right, gotta remove things first. Frederick. Lanternfish. And contact lens. But Cozy, why not just stick with the build that was so useful against that boss fight? Because I like having my fishy friends, and I like seeing where other enemies might come from. Nope, nope. Oh. Whoa. I do love that the cowboy hats are just made of a spent shotgun shell and a Dorito. Like, that's just, it's so good. And the little, like, the iron sights are actually a soda pull tab. Like, there's so much creativity in, like, the trash and, like, character design in this game. It's just wonderful. Ow. Oof. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. This is gonna be bad. It's fine. Definitely got this. I've definitely got this. Come over here, you. Ruin your whole day. Perfection. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is fine. I'm gonna grab this little treasure. Ooh, staple claw. Yeah. Burning through all my heart kelp pods. Look, sometimes we survive at video games because we're good at them, and other times we do it by abusing healing items. Whatever works for you, works. Oof. Well, there I go there. Oh, but now we're not going to get the jellyfish bubble. We're going to be way back here. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. We can just make our way back in. We can always grab a nice shell from around here. That is the one advantage of, like, respawning near a boss area. There's always good shells. Yes! The legal brick! I'm also always a fan of the, like, bland name product trope. Where you just, like, for legal reasons, you have to change, like, one letter, but we all know what it actually is, and I'm always a fan of that. It's fun. Nope, 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 nope. I will not be sucked into the horrible gaping maw. Not yet. Not today. No, I don't want to be gunked. We're gonna let this wear off. It'll be fine. There we go. slingshot across. Ouch. It's fine. It's fine. You. God. Wavebreaker is so useful. Like, more than a lot of the other skills, honestly. It's, like, it is, what? It's like the capstone? Yeah, it is one of the capstone skills for Way of the Predator, and it just ends up being so good at what it does. Yeah, actually, we'll keep that. Oh, right, you don't actually have a lot of durability overall. High defense, but low durability. Slingshot over to you. And Wavebreaker does count as an umami attack, so it's useful against those enemies that you find in New Game Plus. Clothes Claw, always useful. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, Tentacle might be. Ooh, Tentacle might be really good for New Game Plus because of those umami enemies. And now we finally have a proper shell again. Moon snail shell, I mean. Alrighty. Huh. Alright, actually, I'm gonna grab some water because remember to hydrate, everybody. Oh. Alright, and we can level up. Vitality's at 25, resistance is at 20, attack is at 30. So Vitality was not actually fully maxed out. But honestly, having our umami attacks be really good seems to be helping, so we're gonna keep leaning into that, I think. We're close to another level. Actually, we are gonna teleport. We are gonna go back to Dakota's Garden. And because I have more umami crystals than I know what to do with, we're just gonna finish upgrading this adaptation. I never thought I would see such an enthusiastic student. My horrible French accent. There you are! Finally! Maybe I've finally beaten enough bosses to activate this. One sec, let me finish this. An octopus among the most intelligent creatures out there. Their thoughts may well be beyond our meager comprehensions, but we can certainly make use of their fighting style. Their wild fighting style. Let those tentacles lash forth. I do like that they added little dialogues for Topoda for all the different adaptations. That's really good. But yes, Trials of the Warrior. This is what I was confused on why I couldn't find last time, because this is basically boss rush mode. Okay, so you do have to beat all of them and then probably unlock it as it goes. But yeah, you can do like themed boss rushes. So Her Majesty's Secret Service is the various bosses that are all in service to Magista, the Duchess. I know what one of these is, because, like I mentioned earlier, there is a wizard costume you can get for Krill. It is the reward for a trial called Wielders of Umami, or something to that effect. And it's basically every boss that gives you an adaptation in a row. So it's like 7 of them, and it's just kind of a gauntlet. Like even the developers are like, yeah, we were maybe a little mean with this, but it's a really cool little outfit, so that's something, right? But yeah, definitely a bragging rights reward. But, yeah, so, okay, so you do have to, like, get through kind of everybody, and unlock all the bosses normally. So, let's head on back to where we were. Shelleport. Flotsam Vale, the upper swamp. Alrighty. Excuse me. Let's get these crystals, even though I don't really need them for anything at this point. Like, I think that is the one thing, in New Game Plus, the umami crystals, unless you've really not been collecting them, they kind of don't have a ton of use in New Game Plus. Just, there's so many. There's so very many of you. Ugh. I'm getting attacked by everything. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally... Hang on. We're gonna... There we go. Totally fine. Totally fine. We're actually gonna go back to the shell. This is actually just a good combo. We'll stick with it. It's good. It's useful. Come on. No, come to me. You're gonna be pulled over to me, and then I'm going to attack you at close range. You know, honorable combat and all that. Come over here, you little box crab. There we go. Hello, horrid bobbit worm. Please die. Thank you. I am sorry for the noises those things make. I know it's bad. Alright. And let's get across all these little platforms. Hopefully we can kind of speed through Flotsam Vale. But yeah, this might just be... See how far we can get here, and then next week I have plans for different games, and I might also possibly get something new, or just cycle through some other old games. But next week starts the Steam summer sale, so a lot of things will be on pretty deep discount. So there might be like one or two things that I pick up for streaming that I've been meaning to get. Because hey, why not get them on discount? Ouch. That was not the button I meant to press. It's fine. Yeah. Nope. Oh, we do not want to be in here. We do not want to be in here. We so do not want to be in here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We can deal with the gunk. It'll be okay. We'll get ourselves nice and cleaned off. Heal a bit while the gradual damage takes its toll. Need to get over to like that rough area. I sort of remember this because there's a boss that we'll have to get through here, which is one of the few adaptations that you keep when you enter New Game Plus, because you do lose some of your adaptations just because they're things that you need to progress like the plot, like the Mantis Punch you need. Oh, Icelos, is date everything not appropriate for the stream, Cozy? I need to check if date everything could be appropriate. It might. I have been debating about doing a section of the channel that is slightly less cozy games. I know there is a demo out for Date Everything, so I might see what that has to offer and see what the various content settings might be on it. So depending on what it is, I might very much end up doing that as a stream. Because I am also very interested in Date Everything. Well, yeah, I should check out the demo, because the demo, I think there are content filters that you can put in for the game. It might limit what your dating options are. But I will definitely look into that, yes. Thank you for reminding me of that, Icelos. Yeah, for those who don't know, Date Everything is a dating sim where you can, quite literally, date everything. Some of them are characters who you can just be friends with. Some of them are romanceable. Some of them you can make enemies of. But it started as a kind of as a joke project by some voice actors, and then they realized, oh no, we care about this now, and we want to really commit to the bit. So they committed to the bit, and there's over 100 dateable characters who are all inanimate objects that have come to life because of magic glasses that you have. It's amazing. And just the character design is flawless in it. You will meet a character who is a globe, and is definitely designed after a standing globe, or a record player, or any household item. You just insert any of them here. There's a punk rock rubber duck. Yeah, it's great. But yeah, I will definitely look into that. There is a part of me that's I probably won't do a ton of runs of it if I do end up streaming it. And I might do some content settings so we don't get into the really risque options. But yeah, I would definitely be down for double checking and seeing if I can make it a little more appropriate for stream, or maybe just do it as a we're doing a less cozy one tonight, folks. Because I mean, Another Crab's Treasure is a pretty good baseline for when it comes to violence and heavier topics, because this is the first game I streamed, officially at least. Thank you again to everybody who helped me out for various practice streams that I did. That was very helpful. So thank you again to everyone for that. No. Yeah. And yeah, and I'll, as always, chat, do feel free to suggest other games. There are some games that, I would I very much enjoy playing and would even kind of fit the general vibe, but are either ones that, I want to have just for myself, or that I have, or that, have been kind of done to death, and I don't know if watching me play them would be anything. And there's one or two games that I'm no, I know that it will not be interesting to watch me in particular play this game, because I will either get frustrated by it, or, whoa, I forgot this thing had a drill! I forgot it had a drill. Or it might be a game where it's just not great. Yeah, that is true, Icelos. The Bobbit Worms do basically make this a horror game. I don't like them, and that's, if there was one criticism I have about this game, it is that, like, could we have an accessibility setting to, like, de-horrify the bobbit worms? Like, just make them giant garden eels. It's fine. You can have them do the same thing. I don't mind the jump scare bit. I mind the bobbit wormness of them. Because I don't like centipedes. I don't like anything that reminds me of centipedes. It's one of the only things I have against Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, is that your first main boss is a giant centipede. I guess spoilers for a game that's been out for like 2 decades, but yes, the first boss of Legend of Zelda Wind Waker is a giant lava centipede, and I hate it. It's bad. It's really bad. You get to crush it with the dragon, so, you know, that's fun. How dare you? We're both hermit crabs. We were supposed to be friends. But yeah. But yeah, look into that, and then there's also another game called Craft, which is the one that I hinted at as a thing that I now have found a demo for, where we just like make we make a little fantasy character, and we go through and gather trash and make it into treasures. So, you know, on theme here, and you run a little shop in like a back alley, and it's great. It's doing a similar thing to a game called Trash Goblin, that I also want to take a look at, but that one doesn't have a demo, so. But, yeah. Thank you for validating my fear, distaste, disgust, extreme aversion to centipedes. They're just bad. Millipedes are slightly better. They're still not great, especially if they're big, but they're not as bad. There we go. All right, tentacle friend. Let's do this. Oh. Oh. See, this is why I like the contact lens. It tells me which glowy items are actually anglerfish. So we're just not going to bother with that, because it's not going to be a reward, and then there's just going to be a weird anglerfish frog thing under there, and I don't want to fight that. I don't even want to fight this royal shell splitter that's over here. We're just gonna keep going. Ow. Yeah, I actually, just as a fun detail thing, I do actually have every Another Crab's Treasure video that has bobbit worms in it is actually tagged on YouTube with bobbit worm. Just like I don't have it as I probably should add it as a content warning on the actual like video descriptions, but I do at least have it in the video tags. So I don't know if you can like block a particular tag, seeing things with a particular tag on YouTube, but yeah, I've just added that as a little thing of like, no, there's bobbit worms here, and just every New Game Plus episode has it. Like there are some episodes of the base game that don't, but they're just everywhere in New Game Plus. Okay. I like that comparison, Iceless. Millipedes are round little friends. Centipedes crawled straight out of hell. 'Cause, yeah, they did. They get so big! They get so big, chat. Just... And then there's silverfish, which are odd. They're just little... Like, they're long-legged, they move really quickly, but they can't they literally can't hurt you. Like, they eat paper dust. And sometimes just straight paper. But, like, I don't like them, but they're not, like, terrible the way centipedes are. Nope. Oh dear. Well, there we go. It's fine. Ah! Ah, platforming. My old nemesis. Says the man who has been on record many times as saying he enjoys platforming games. Look, sometimes, even if we're not good at something, we can still enjoy it. Owie. Oh. Like, I'm terrible at Slay the Spire. That's actually on the list of games that I will probably never stream, because, like, I'm bad at it. I don't ever actually want to get good at Slay the Spire. It's sometimes fun to do. And it's something that I'm not great at. And just sort of embrace that and see how far I can get. But yeah. Trying to think. There's actually if nothing else, sooner rather than later, I do want to play Venba, which is a narrative cooking game, where you are, but it's specifically focused on Southeast Indian, like subcontinent of Indian cooking. Because one, I enjoy that style of cooking, and two, it just seemed like a interesting premise of a game, as like cooking food, like just going through and cooking food as part of like an immigrant story, because you are in a immigrant family who has moved to Canada in the game, if I'm remembering correctly, and it just seemed like this really fun, interesting concept for a game. And that's part of the things that I wanted to be streaming, was just like, hey, let's see how creative we can get with this medium. Like, case in point, Wheelborn. Hi, just Wheelborn. Like, Wheelborn's not necessarily doing anything like new or interesting, but it is like a strange little game that I find fascinating, and still occasionally find myself like going back to, like, just in my personal time, just like, nah, this is just a fun thing to like run around in, and just doing that because I can. Boop. There we go. Thank you for the barbed hook. Oh, can I pull any shenanigans? I don't think they're within range, but you, I think I can pull shenanigans with. Ah, I messed up the timing on the jump. Thank you? Physics? I guess sometimes you spawn in and that counts as falling damage. Neat! I can't believe there are some people who complain about that. Like, no, glitches and bugs in the code like that are what makes video games fun. Embrace it. Alright. Okay. Got some barbed hooks. Okay, yeah. Tactical Tentacle does a lot of work. I forgot how long the section is. We'll give it like another honest shot or two. Oh, I think there's like another. There is another like moon snail shell that's over here, and I think might make our travel a little or like run back a little easier if I unlock it. Let me see if I remember this correctly. I think there's one that's like... No, I think I am just fully misremembering stuff. I think it is a snail shell that is like... that makes other stuff easier later if you unlock it now. But not required. Pull ourselves across. Completely ignore all of these enemies, because you don't have to fight everyone you see. It's always a good thing to remember in games. There's some things that you can't avoid fighting. But, like, it's surprising how far you can get without doing any violence in a lot of video games that are, you know, ostensibly about violence. Yes! Darn. Well, close enough. At least got me to this ledge, which is better than I was hoping for. Alright. Zooplankton double plus. Taking damage generates a significant amount of umami. 50 MSG required. Okay. Literally can't get there. Well, you can get there through using the skill tree. Because a lot of points on the skill tree are actually, they give you extra MSG just sort of as unlocking part of that skill tree. But that is a lot. Okay. Gotta heal. The shark egg. Always useful to get. Boing. Well, we are, I think, we're just gonna run. Just gonna run. Just gonna book it. It's fine. Just keep climbing. It's fine. Flow. Thank you, my beloved. Okay, we can at least get... No! Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. Unlock this shortcut. Okay. Okay. We've got the shortcut. I'm pretty sure this over here is a boss fight that I remember somehow managing to get through on my first try in the base game. So let's see if we can repeat that. Yeah, the Ceviche sisters. It's just, they're basically just 3 boss level HP pistol shrimp. But like, it does make them into a pretty good team. Oof. Okay. We will respawn with the moon gel. Wait, there's multiple enemies. We're gonna try something. We're gonna try the urchin toss because it pulls enemies into each other. Let's give this a shot. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. It's not nothing. It's not nothing. I need to watch my health more, but we can make this work. Might give this 1 or 2 more tries and then see where I'm at, because I need to remember to do my hand warm-ups. Sister down. Oh, and there I go. Got pretty close though. Like 1 or 2 more tries, and that might work. So let's give this a shot. See what I can make out of this. I'm gonna have a little more water. Remember to hydrate, everybody. Oof. Okay. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we try something else. Maybe we go back to the old standby. Right, the bottle's getting away. Okay, nope, the sea urchin is better. The sea urchin is better. Okay, new tactic. New tactic. This might. We actually watch our health bar. That's the idea. That's the new idea. It's a new and brilliant plan that I have. Wow! we may be running into the point where I need to do some more off-stream grinding. We are gonna try one. This might be the last one of the. Well, because we're gonna try what worked with our last boss. Just load up on Umami. See if this one works. That still takes me out very quickly. Let's try that tentacle. Let's try the tentacle. Nope. Okay. I think that is my hands telling me, no, you don't have the reflexes for this anymore. You, or at least not tonight. Okay. Ooh. Excuse me. Alright. I will... Yeah, because I do remember, I also remember this from our first run through, where this was kind of the thing where it's like, you can get... It was good that I didn't get stuck here when I did, but it is very possible to get stuck here. So I think there might be a bit of grind, another bit of like outside of stream grinding, and we will come back next time. But we will come back better and stronger, and with a little more practice, and certainly with all the shortcuts unlocked. Oh, actually. Oh. Yep, actually, nope. Nope. I said I was going to be done with that, so I will. Like, I know I could do some of the stream some of the grinding, but also, I don't think my reaction speeds are up to that. So I think we will swap back, and not this week, but maybe next week I might end up doing multiple streams, just sort of depending on how things go, or it might be just changed to like Thursday stream, but yes, thank you all for hanging out here. Sorry I got started a little late, and I'm going to be stopping a little early, just if my hands aren't cooperating like that, and whatnot, I'm not going to throw myself at a wall. But yeah, I will see you all next week, probably. But yeah, as always, it has indeed been wonderful having you all here, and I will see you all again. And until next time, remember to stay hydrated, remember to take your meds, and remember to stay cozy out there, everybody. Have a great weekend.